Happy Hump Day, Sun Seekers, and welcome to the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. I'm Tyler Glen, and welcome into the Beach House Beach Bunker for this Wednesday, 9th day of July, into the dog days of summer. Coming up on the show today, we'll soon be able to buy booze from any province in Canada direct to your doorstep. How is that going to work? We'll tell you when it's coming and how easy or hard that is going to be if you're a drinker. If you like Niagara Falls wine or some wines from BC, right from the grower apparently. Speaking of online shopping, Amazon Prime days continue. Shopping at work, man. Oh, man. People are blowing all kinds of time shopping at work. How much time are people spending online this week shopping? Is anything getting done? Are you allowed to shop while you're working? Questions for 2025. Can you shop while you work? Shopping while I work. Shopping while I work. Modern problems, hey? And how much, if you are, how much is too much for online shopping while you're working? Lots of people are doing it. Amazon Prime days are incredibly popular, and it seems to be what a lot of folks are talking about. I bought this, I got this deal. And locally, somebody got a slushy machine. That's even got me sucked into it a little bit. I'd like to get one of these slushy machines because I continue to be challenged finding sugar-free slushies. So maybe I just might have to make my own. Speaking of challenges, we have some answers from the city today regarding our lonely pool. Our lonely outdoor pool. We say goodbye. No, I shouldn't say that. But it's on its last legs. We keep repeating that our lonely outdoor pool is 57 years old. It has got some very, very serious repairs. At what point in time do you say to yourself, it's been a good run. 57 years. We're going to take a look at some of the best outdoor pools in Canada because you can't have a city of 60,000 people and not have an outdoor pool. So I would bet, if I was a betting guy, and I'm not, but if I were, I would say that there is going to be a lot of discussion on this going forward. Thank you to the Sunseekers for bringing this forward to us. We started ringing the bell over at the city, and look, everyone's talking about it. It's in the paper today. All media are covering it. And it all started here with the Sunseeker saying, "Where's our pool? Where's our pool?" And so they're on it. They're on it. We are going to look at some of the amazing pools across Canada. Maybe we'll be inspired. Some really nice stuff out there. Also, we're going to talk about some wild food preferences. New soda pops coming out. 7 of them, actually, that you're going to really be excited about. We'll talk about a seat reclining debate that's raging online. We've talked about the seat reclining on airplanes a few times. This debate is slightly different. I'll explain. And the internet is just learning that white hot dogs exist. I'll be one of those people to openly admit I didn't know what a white hot dog was. Anyway, we will discuss together. So pools, hot dogs, shopping, you have landed in the right place. It is good to see you on a Wednesday as we go outside. This could be one of the hottest days of the year. One of those days we would be looking for an outdoor pool, but spray parks are operating as per usual. We've got a lot of them. We start out at double digits, 14 degrees. It's going to be incredibly humid today, Sunseekers. This is it's going to be hot and sticky, and it's going to feel like temperatures are in the 40s, which for our friends south of the border, well over 100. Now, that's a real feel. The temperatures will probably get up around 30 degrees, and with hot, sticky, muggy weather like that, this could mean some severe weather makes its way into our area later this afternoon. So it's one of those things that we're going to be watching for, but it's going to be a hot one today. Midweek hump day Wednesday. If you can get out of whatever it is you're doing today to get some sunshine time, some cool time, some ice cream time, some slushy time, it's highly recommended. She's going to be a hot, sticky day today. 31 degrees. 31 again tomorrow. Little bit of relief on Friday and looking gorgeous for that Gary LaVox concert on Saturday. Outside, sun and cloud, 25 degrees. Dog days of summer. The dog days of summer. Okay, let's see who we've got to welcome aboard. Middle of the week. I sense that some are dragging it this morning. Dragging. Oh, the heat's going to knock us down big time. Boy, sure. Find some ways to stay cool today, because she is going to be hot. Good morning to our Sunseekers in chat this morning. Again, we're on most platforms for hour 1 of the show, including Twitch and YouTube and Facebook and X. And we move over to Twitch exclusively for hour 2 of the show. You can get an audio version of the show in a podcast of 30 minutes or less. Highlights available for download at 1 o'clock each and every weekday afternoon at tylerglenshow.com or wherever you get your podcasts. All right. Okay. Pebbles is in first this morning over on Twitch, and over the hump we go. Wow. It is going to feel like plus 41 later today. Stay hydrated, everybody. She's got fire emoji, and then the hot guy emoji is with his tongue out. That's a good emoji on a day like today. I wish our outdoor pool was open. 57 years old. Do you think it's time to build a new pool for the Wheat City? Well, and I asked AI. The interesting thing is I did hear from the city directly. They did end up getting back to me yesterday, and full disclosure, they did offer a technical interview on what was wrong with the pool. But the bottom line is it's serious. Like, there is some serious damage over there. And they gave a lot of details in the press release they sent out to the media after we asked them about what was going on. So after a little nudge, they provided this big media release and said that this had cracked and there was water that was draining inadvertently from the pool and so on. Anyway, not to bore you with those details, I copied and pasted them and put them into AI. And I said, our city's pool is struggling. I want you to go on the internet for all pool companies, pool restoration, repair, everywhere in the world. And I want you to speculate as to what is wrong with our one outdoor pool. And AI said, pool is cooked. Basically, to paraphrase, she's pretty much done. These sound like some very serious problems. It is most likely behind the scenes, and this is AI speculation. I want to preface this, but it says behind the scenes they're likely preparing to announce that it's not going to open and that we'll be looking for a new pool. Again, that has not been confirmed. That is speculation only. But, you know, when you have a lot of details on anything to go on nowadays, copy, paste into AI, get it to evaluate it, and it just spits out everything that you might need. So anyway, at least we're kind of in the loop now. I feel that some information is better than no information, and it doesn't really help matters much. But yesterday we were talking about pools in the area, and for those that are fans of outdoor pools, there are a lot outside of Brandon. You do have to drive as little as 15, 20 minutes, as much as an hour or two, but they are scattered all over the place. So there are some options, and, you know, the city has offered up the Sportsplex. It's indoor, not the same, if you ask me. It's summertime. You want to be outside and swimming, but it is a pool. So it's not like there's not pool time. Just don't use the ice over there because that, too, is broken. They're going to be fixing that by fall. Oh, okay. Polar Bear here, Road Reverend 2 on Twitch. Zumba Bernice is here. Happy Hot Hump Day. Happy Hot Hump Day. Loretta's over on Facebook. Good morning. Good to see you. Cindy's here, too, on Twitch, along with Tracy Roger. Janine is here on Facebook. Jody's here on Facebook. Hi, Jody. Hello, Richard. Richard's over on Facebook, too. Good to see you this morning. Hello. Nick's on Twitch. Angie's here on Facebook to say hello. Quentin's over on Twitch as well. Nick says we're in the right place. Hot dogs are white and the pool is empty. That does sound weird, doesn't it? Doesn't sound very attractive. Come on by for an empty pool and some white wieners. KDD4380 is here on Twitch to say good morning. Hey, thanks for that link post there. Nick Molly's here too. Good morning, Molly. It's nice to see you on Twitch. Time for a new pool, says Pebbles. I think so. Nick says our pool has no water, yet it's still drowning. Our outdoor pool has gophers running around it. Oh, boy. Indoor is not the same at all. How old is the Sportsplex? Everything is getting old. It is 49 years old. All our infrastructure is in the senior citizen range. Don't ask about the Keystone Center. Don't ask about that. Sportsplex is 49. And the Keystone Center is 51. So 57 seems to be, I don't know, speaking on behalf of everybody in their 50s, I'll tell you, I saw a meme yesterday that is so identifiable. It's like, you know what? Enjoy yourself, kids. If you're under the age of 40, you go, you live hard, you enjoy yourself, because at 50, the check engine light comes on. And that's for humans. It's so true. It's like your 50th birthday hits and you're like, yeah, 50, who cares? 50's the new 20. Bullshit. It's not. 50 is 50's 50. Oh my God. What is happening to me? And things are speeding up. So anyway, yeah, we've got aging infrastructure, and so plans have to be made to replace that eventually. I mean, nothing lasts forever. That's just, being reasonable. Glad I got a redneck pool, says Cindy. Yes, and you know what? I use the recycling bin. Drives my wife crazy, but you know what? You rinse out the recycling bin. I've told you that. You put a ladder in it and you fill it up. It's delightful. It's a beautiful outdoor pool. It's great. It's fantastic. Also asking on Facebook this morning, if Brandon were to get a new pool, where should it go? What area of town could use it most? I want it close to the beach bunker. Anyway, sorry, I'm blabbing on here. Hang on a second. We're going to move over to yesterday's good thing. It's that time. Nick was saying, yeah, built for the Canada Games in the 70s, in 1979, the Sportsplex. I think the Keystone Center was as well. I'm not quite sure. But everything's starting to get really old. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Carrie Branyuk over on Facebook. Zumba Bernice says, though, our pool was installed in the 70s and it's still running. Yeah, although you're not pounding through thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of swimmers each summer. I think that, those pools, when we moved back to Brandon in 2000, we had 2 outdoor pools. We had one over by the Keystone Center and then the one in the East End, and both were beautiful. And we used both quite a bit when the kids were small. Then as they got older, it was like these pools were closing, and it's like, oy, oy, oy. And now none. Move from 2, 1, 0. We're going to take a trip across Canada and take a look at some of the more amazing pools in different cities across Canada. So maybe we can get a little bit of summer inspiration on this, what could be the hottest day of the year, Sunseekers. So that's going to be a little bit of fun. Nick says we'll do the show directly from the pool. Hey, Sunseekers. Electrocute. How come Tyler has a perm? He did the show from the pool. His equipment got wet. He's got electrocuted. I don't feel well. Yesterday's good thing. What is yesterday's good thing? Jackie is at the grill, and oh my God, Jackie, this looks so good. And I'm a meat guy. I love the ribs. Thank you for sharing this. The ribs look fantastic, but I got my eye on that corn. I need to do this with my corn. A little bit of corn on the grill. Ooh, it is one of the hottest days of the year. Barbecue's got to be going today. You can't have the oven on. It is way, way too hot for the oven. So some taters there, some ribs. I'll be over later, Jackie. Looks fantastic. Thanks for sharing. Also, Amazon Prime Day. We will get into this a little bit more, but Kimmy Miller is so excited because she got one of those slushy machines on Amazon Prime. Look at this. It's a Ninja slushy machine. I'm scared to ask Kim how much she paid for this. I need one of these in my life. I'm scared to ask. Might have to do the old, hey, it's not to my satisfaction, Amazon. Because it's going to be $500. Doesn't she? She is excited to be enjoying a very special treat on a hot day. That is a good thing for sure. That drink looks fantastic. Very nice. Charlotte and Al enjoyed their frosted root. Oh, that's a frosted root beer float. And there's Charlotte. Good morning, Charlotte. Did a great job there. And I noticed that's a plastic straw in your drink. Good girl. No, that's a spoon. Environment be damned. Is anybody else noticing that these paper straws don't stand up in a slushie? Just throwing it out there. They kind of disintegrate. Can we go back? We got rid of Justin, so can we get rid of the... I thought that's how that worked. When Justin is gone, we could get rid of the paper straws. I don't know. Yesterday's good thing. Good morning, Mavis over on Facebook. Nick is saying 10 in a row for the Blue Jays. Holy cow. They are on fire, man. 10 in a row for the Toronto Blue Jays, even if it was a shorter game because of the rain. They're unstoppable. But, and while that's exciting, I'm really pumped about this. We saw this with hockey. Remember our hockey team, the Winnipeg Jets? Do I need to turn back the clock a little bit? Remember their hot streak, and then they ended the season top of the league, and then keep her going, Jays. Just keep her going. Quentin was being a good Samaritan. Somebody had a flat tire at the gym. So because Quentin has been doing some serious training, he got down on all fours and putting his lips on the little tire device. What is that little tire? You know what I'm talking about, where you put he blew up the tire by himself. Now, that is some lung capacity going on right there. It's pretty amazing. He says, felt good to help out. Yeah. What a boy. That is some lung power. Lung power. Hi, Debbie, over on Facebook, doing good things. Something good happened to you yesterday. Could be big, could be small. Is the pool in the East End by Victoria not open? That is the one that I believe we are discussing. There's really only one outdoor pool in Brandon, and it is a no-go. This is catching a few people by surprise, but we had a lot of people asking about it in the last number of days as the weather gets hotter. And so we put a call into the city, and they've given us an update, and all the media have been therefore updated, and now we all know that we're in some deep caca with regards to our pool. But we're pool dreaming today about maybe the possibility of next summer getting a new pool or the summer after that. And that would be a good thing. How cool would that be? And, if the next pool lasts 60 years, that's pretty awesome. And so planning is important. We want something good. Ryan says, GT got in the first boat ride of the season. Felt good to get out on the lake. Oh, man, no kidding. And today would definitely be one of those days to be out on the lake, water splashing in your face as the humidity gets up around 41 degrees. Quick reminder that the Tim Hortons garage sale is coming up tomorrow at Tim Hortons 18th Street Canadian Tire parking lot. All proceeds donated to Tim's Camps. It's a week from today. I've lost track of time completely. I can't believe it's that time again. It's Tim Hortons Camp Day. 1 week from today, the proceeds of hot and cold bevies will be going to send kids to camp. You've done it before. Let's do it again. Let's send kids to camp next Wednesday with 10 area Tim Hortons locations. And again, a big part of this, a way to raise some extra funds for Camp Day, is the garage sale happening at the 18th Street location tomorrow from 5 until 8. If you know where Canadian Tire is in Brandon, you'll be able to find it quite easily. And I would expect there's going to be some good crowds. Weather's going to be fantastic for it. You've always got time for Tim's with 10 area locations to serve you in Brandon, Verdon, Neepawa, Dauphin, and Moosomin. Just 2 days left to enter our Gary LaVox contest. Gary is the lead singer of Rascal Flatts' big outdoor show. Is coming up on Saturday. We'll be live streaming from the ticket pickup party from the lobby at the Skydancer Casino and Resort, and we look forward to seeing you there. It's going to be a great show. 17 top 10 singles, all of Rascal Flatts' biggest songs. God Bless the Broken Road that brought me straight to you. Summertime, Me and My Gang. And all you need to do is post a picture of you and your gang on my little Facebook post there, and you could go for free. It's a $150 value. 2 tickets up for grabs. We'll do the draw on Friday. And somebody is going to win our very last pair of tickets to see Gary LaVox. Skydancer Casino is just 90 miles south of Brandon in Belcourt. Skydancercasino.com. And today is Win Back Wednesday and Demo Day at Headley's Health Hut. They're at 1314 Richmond Avenue. And don't forget that they're going to be doing a Demo Day, which means freebies. Means you go in the store and have some Roar organic beverages and Boom Chicka Pop Puffs. Win Back Wednesday Demo Day is happening today. What is Win Back Wednesday? Second Wednesday of each month, you have the opportunity to win back your purchase up to $500 in receipts. Only at Headley's Health Hut, 1314 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. Cindy says, GT dropped out. You picked so many strawberries yesterday. She got her co-op equity check. Yeah, woo! I got my co-op equity check. I got my strawberries. And here comes the jam, Cindy. Here comes the jam. KDD 4380. Check the price of the slushie. It's $50 off, so it's still $350. Oh, well. I'll live vicariously through Kim. That's a lot of slushies. I would have to drink, even at $5, even at $10 a slushie, that would be 35 slushies. I don't drink that many slushies. I'd have to go into margarita drinking pretty hardcore to pay for that puppy. Pebble says her GT from yesterday went for a couple's walk yesterday afternoon. Oh, you love birds. Those slushy machines over at CT, says Pebbles, about $500 plus tax. Oof. Yeah, I want one. Christmas time. Maybe I'll put that on my Christmas list. Family Christmas gift for Dad. Got a smoker one year. So, a smoker's not cheap either. So, but maybe they're too big. Maybe they can make mini versions. Hey, like something a little bit smaller. Then the price tag will be a little bit smaller. I don't know. Are you taking part in Amazon Prime? Are you especially excited? Did you see something that like blew the doors off for Amazon Prime that you got to let everybody else know about? Because that would be a good thing. And if it's like, oh my God, it's a tenth of the price, just let me know. And we would like to share that. Ryan says, if there are any Formula One fans, Team Red Bull has sacked team principal after 20 years, Christian Horner. Okay, I don't know what I just said, but it sounds legit. Thank you, Ryan, for rounding out yesterday's good thing. I do appreciate it, you guys. Yesterday's good thing. Always tough to do midweek, but I think we pulled through this time. We did. There's lots of good stuff going on because, the weather is nice. The weather is fantastic. Oh, you know what? I had a friend in Portage tell me that they had a record-breaking Portage X this past weekend. That was a good thing, too. Attendance was up like double digits. Huge attendance gains, record crowds. I got to start going to Portage more. They've also got that Splash Island water park over there, which is apparently pretty awesome. So there's lots of good things happening in Portage La Prairie, Manitoba. All right, we're going to go to the beach, and we're headed out to California this morning for an early morning shot of Santa Monica. Here we go. We don't do this very often, but it is summertime, and the sun is coming up over Los Angeles proper this morning. A shot of L.A. Quick beach break, and we'll be back with more Food, Fun, Places, and Mayhem in just a second.
Good morning, sun seekers. 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 Good morning, sun. Good morning, sun seekers. Good morning, sun seekers. Good morning, sun seekers. Oh, oh. Good morning, sun seekers. Good morning, sun seekers. Good morning, sun seekers. Good morning, sun seekers. Oh, good morning, sun seekers. Good morning, sun seekers. Oh, good morning, sun seekers. Oh, good morning, sun seekers. Good morning, sun seekers. Good morning, sun
Over the hump we go, Sunseekers. Nice shot of the pier at Santa Monica as the sun comes up on a hump day Wednesday. Could be the hottest day of the year for southern Manitoba. Yeah, Sunseekers, you found it. You found the sun and you found the humidity to go along with it. 15 degrees to start our day today. And we don't have any watches or warnings in effect. They're saying that air quality could be a bit of a concern later this afternoon, possibly tomorrow as some smoke comes down. But humidity levels are going to be the thing to watch. It's going to feel like 41 degrees, 41, sticky and hot and slushy ice cream, cold beer, ice water kind of weather for you today. 31 degrees with the humidity. It's going to feel like 41. Much the same for tomorrow, and then a bit of a weekend cool down, but still very, very nice. 23 on Friday, 25 on Saturday, and Sunday as well. Really, really nice stuff. If you're enjoying your summer vacation this week, boy, you hit the weather lotto. Good job. This is awesome. Just think next summer at this time, you'll be able to enjoy some Niagara Falls wine, some wine from beautiful British Columbia, maybe some Moosehead beer from the East Coast, direct from the Moosehead factory. One of the big things you're going to notice right away with the provinces knocking down the rules and regulations between provinces, one of the big ones is booze. Booze. The provinces have agreed to uncork cross-border personal booze sales, but it'll be in time for next summer. The rules that we have got in this country, really, I've said it once, I'll say it again, some of them are head-scratchers. And, it's interesting how easy goods and services can flow south into and out of the United States. But boy, east or west, it's tough. I don't know why it's set up like this. I have no clue, but that's going to stop. Canadians in all provinces, except for Newfoundland and Labrador and the Yukon, will soon be able to order alcohol for personal consumption directly from producers that operate elsewhere in the country. So you go to BC, you're in Kelowna, and you visit a winery and say, oh my God, I wish we had that kind of wine in Manitoba. You can actually contact the winery and legally they'll be able to ship it to you. The agreement was part of a broader effort to remove interprovincial trade barriers in the wake of the trade war. In addition to alcohol sales, the ministers signed a memorandum of understanding addressing labor mobility issues and trucking regulations. So there you go. Is there a beverage that you like from other provinces? I used to love Moosehead beer. In the green bottle, don't drink it so much anymore. But I think that, what's interesting is that I'm usually a California wine drinker, not a big wine drinker, but usually it's a California wine. This makes me kind of go, okay, I want to try some more BC wines or Niagara wines, because there's nothing worse than having limited tasting of one particular wine. You actually enjoy it, and then you can't get it anymore. It's so frustrating. Suba Bernice says, looks like a great weekend. Oh, that pool will be working overtime. Okay, blessed mama, good morning. Good morning. So that is coming. On a sad note, the death toll continues to rise in Texas, well over 100 now. There's still 170 people missing in Texas, and there has been another incident of flash flooding, this time around in Ruidoso, New Mexico. The Rio Ruidoso River rose 20 feet in just 30 minutes. The death toll here is already at 3. And this is absolutely unimaginable. 20 feet in 30 minutes.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my
goes somebody's house.
Oh my God. Oh.
What about the deck there? What about the patio right there? Oh my God. It's got me really, really grateful that I don't have a home or business by any river anywhere. It just seems that the summer of 2025 is quickly becoming the summer of the exploding river. Got a river? Better not rain too heavy. House go bye-bye. And we said it earlier this week, we've got a river running right through our town. Hills on both sides. I bet there was a time when dinosaurs walked the plains that thing was completely full of water. We've built a dike system. We've got a levee system. We've got protection. We think we're in control. We think we've got it all cased. Oh, my God. Oh, boy. And it just seems like water's the enemy. You know, you think back to Lake Manitoba, Lake Winnipeg in the springtime. These are two big lakes in our province, and you know they obviously freeze over in the wintertime. But we've seen several spring incidents where the thick ice breaks and winds they pick up, they're super heavy, and then they blow these giant pieces of ice onto the shore, wrecking docks. It gets piled up so high, erect cottages. It's like you can't be by the water anymore. Hurricanes will take you out at the ocean. At the lake, it's high water levels and ice that blows into your cottage. At the rivers, you get a downpour, you can have 20 feet of water in just 30 minutes. It's truly amazing. And you know, to have two incidents that close together, and I mean, the death toll in Texas is gonna get ugly. And what's really sad about that is the amount of kids involved, like these camps that were affected. Everybody's at summer camp. It's just so sad. Yeah, those poor people can't imagine being there. Insane. Never seen anything like this. But I fear we're going to see more and more. Cindy says the wrath of Mother Nature. Yeah, we're not in control. We're not in control. Those poor kids that experience that. And people say climate change doesn't exist. Yeah, it's something's happening. Something's happening. I don't know. You can believe some of the folks who are online saying that scientists believe that the Earth's rotation is changing. And there is... Why am I only seeing video like this from North America? Like, why is it not happening in other parts of the world? I don't know. All I know is it never used to be like this. Or if it did, we didn't hear about it, I guess. I don't know. Quentin says apparently two girls that at the camp were found high up hanging onto a tree over a day later. I can't imagine the terror of that. That fast rising water. It's just absolutely awful. Anyway, we're the Showboat Food Fun Places and Mayhem Fun. If you want a show about being down, put the news on, for God's sake. Put the news, shut me off and go put the news on. That'll give you a good kick in the junk. Bad news. There's death, destruction, taxes, people trying to take over the country, civil war about ready to break out. Oh my God, you're about to go poor. You're about to eat dirt out of the ground. Oh my God. And let's go to Jerry with the weather. How's it looking out there, Jerry? It's funny you should ask that, Brian. Oh my God, it looks like the floods are going to come. The locusts. There's locusts. Well, thank you. And in sports, let's go to Tony. Hey, 10 in a row for the Blue Jays. Oof. Okay, you bunch of shopping, sun-seeking, Amazon Prime loving. I'm so jealous that one of the Sunseekers got one of those slushy machines. You know what I'm going to get? Well, then forget it. I've got my own machine. I've ordered it this morning, and I can't wait for it to get here. I don't need a slushy machine. I ordered this morning, and I can't wait for it to arrive, and I'm not sharing with anybody. I don't care what anybody says. You can keep your Amazon Prime slushy machine because I've got lots of delightful meals planned with my egg salad machine. Now, don't be jealous. I can only imagine the comments that are going to come in because and jealousy is just unattractive. You want this. I know you want this. I know you need this. Don't you? You love it. Cindy says, I actually watched the news last night. 5 minutes, shut it off. It's awful. Oy. Oy. Or the alternative is Tyler and his egg salad machine. This is Jeff. Jeff was the original inventor of the egg salad machine, and we want to salute Jeff for his amazing work in creating something that rivals every slushy machine, every kind of food processing piece of equipment ever devised. Oh, yeah. Oh, thanks, Zumba Bernice. The show's the highlight of our day. Well, I appreciate that. What's not to love about an egg salad machine? Cindy says the smell in that room. Well, those that know me know that the smell in the room was already there. Long before the egg salad machine showed up. In fact, it was, if this room is going to continuously smell like eggs, why don't we just put an egg salad machine in here? Jesus, Murphy. Holy crap. Hey, there's a free community barbecue going on today. Downtown Stanley Park, 1410 Princess Avenue. Starts at 11 this morning. The police are doing this. The police have got a community barbecue. And what's interesting is the number of arrests that occur from folks who are out. This is a great way to round up those that are currently wanted on bail. Come for a Catch Us If You Can barbecue, free community barbecue. Is it the band, The Police? No. Every breath you take, I'll be scarfing dogs. Tyler, are you going to go get your hot dog? You know how big that lineup is going to be, Polar Bear? I love hot dogs, especially barbecued hot dogs from the cops. Positive police interaction is what that's all. I'm always up for that, but I am not standing in line for the lineup is going to be huge. If you want to attract anybody to your place of business, to your community event, to your funeral, just offer up free food. The amount of people that have been on social media saying they can't wait to take this in today, I think the entire city is going to be there. I really hope they don't run out of food. Police say no need to bring anything, just bring yourself and 4 pieces of valid ID and a number to call should you be arrested. I'm kidding. I'm joking. But, you know, you always hear these stupid criminal stories. They'll show up for a hot dog. They'll show up for a hot dog. Zumba Bernice, of course, is doing some Zumba today, and then she'll head over there to refuel. Although Polar Bear is going to try and be the first in line at 11 o'clock. So there you go. Your lunch plans are done. That's on the menu today. So Amazon Prime Day, shopping at work. Is this a thing that you're seeing more and more of? Saw this online. Just a heads up, I'm not trying to stir the pot, but I've noticed coworker's name removed. Has been spending a lot of time browsing online during store hours. I get it. We all love a good deal on stuff, but when we're supposed to be brainstorming, blah, 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 goes on and on. Could we maybe remind the team that add to cart shouldn't be our most productive button during prep time? All good otherwise, just trying to keep the wheels turning smoothly. Thank you, signed another employee. What employee had written a memo to a supervisor, manager, boss saying, listen, narking them out. Narking out the Amazon Primer. Because it's Amazon Prime time, baby. Amazon Prime time. And so are you seeing more and more coworkers on Amazon Prime at work? I guess because you've got these memos floating around on the internet, these little notes to managers, I guess you don't want to be narking, do you? But 75% of employees admit to shopping online while at work, especially for things like Amazon Prime days. And 1 in 4 workers spend over 30 minutes per workday shopping online. Not just for Amazon Prime Day. 1 in 4 workers spend a half an hour. Now, isn't there coffee breaks and stuff like that? Shouldn't it be done then? Maybe it's being done then. I don't know. During major online events like Amazon Prime Day, workplace productivity this week drops by 60%. As if the warm weather isn't enough to hamper productivity. Amazon Prime Day, which is now Days, drops workplace productivity over half. 40% of workplace internet use is non-work related, with online shopping ranking in the top 3 activities. I don't want to know the other ones. Where's Tony? He's in his office with the door closed. And he's on the internet. Don't go in there. Employees spend an average of 2.5 hours per week on personal tasks online, including shopping. Some of that will include banking, making arrangements, hotel reservations, travel-related stuff. So, there you go. Amazon Prime Day days. Super popular. Seems to be what everybody is talking about. Cindy says, my hubby is always on auction sites. I keep getting emails that he's been outbid on stuff. Oh, he's been narked. Busted. Quentin says, stocked up on printer ink. Thanks for the Prime Day reminder. Printer ink is cheap. That's good to know. Thank you for the reminder on printer ink. Something that is quite easy to buy online. I'm not a big online shopper because I'm a hard-to-buy for guy. I like having customer service right then and there. I can go into the store, say, I don't like this. Here's your credit or your money back, or whatever. Bang. This whole mailing back, it's not fast enough for me. It's just not. But if you can get something online that is like printer ink or part for a computer or something that's not related to size, shape, texture, feel, clothing related, I'm all for it myself. But I like being able to take stuff back. Blessed Mama says, my team used to come to the sales floor with their phones in their back pockets. The policy was they had to lock their phones in their lockers. Nothing worse than customers coming in to shop and employees have their nose in their phones. Oh, my God. How in the hell do you... How is that in any world acceptable? I guess unless you're doing like social media for your store or you're responding to an online customer request, perhaps. But boy, back in my day, if you were supposed to be working and you were doing something other than working, that was something that usually the boss had a problem with. I don't know. Phones were not allowed on the sales floor. KDD also bought some stuff that is non-clothing related. A good deal on filters for the hot tub. There we go. Thank you, Amazon Prime. $24 for a 4-pack is better than $49 for one. Holy cow. That's a good deal, too. I've always got to double check, triple check, quadruple check, because then I'll get it in the mail and it's the wrong one. Yeah, Amazon Prime shopping at work. Shopping at work. And I didn't get to this yesterday, but I will touch on it today because I think it is interesting to note that a company as big and beautiful and amazing as Amazon is asking its employees to volunteer. Amazon asks corporate workers to volunteer to help with grocery delivery. The business is really booming. Can you just give of your time? Amazon workers in New York have been requested to donate time for fresh deliveries during the company's busiest time. This is just absolutely asinine. However, I think back to the early days in my broadcasting career, and that was in the 90s. In the 90s, in broadcasting, we were asked to volunteer constantly. We were constantly asked to go out, do this, go out, do that, appear here, appear there, and never paid for it. Oh, that's just part of your salary. It's just part of your salary. Where is the boundary, though? Like, where is the line? If you've put in a 40-hour work week and they've asked you for more hours, shouldn't there be, like, I would hope that they would give their employees maybe a gift card? I don't know. Bernie says someone had to pay for that big wedding in Italy. Was it Italy? Spain? No kidding. So please volunteer. That's asinine. The ask came the day before Prime. Manager asked for volunteers needed to work Tuesday through Friday this week in 2-hour shifts between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. Corporate employees seconded to the warehouse would be tasked with picking items, preparing carts and bags and groceries. Isn't that what they're paid for? Amazon routinely hires thousands of extra warehouse workers in advance of Prime Day, which sees the massive surge in business, of course. New York is one of Amazon's busiest areas in all of the United States. A spokesperson said this is not the first time that employees have been invited to volunteer with fulfillment. Quote, the support is entirely optional and it allows corporate employees to get closer to customers while enabling our store teams to focus on the work that's most impactful. Oh, what a load of crap. What a load of BS. I love how they sell it. Good job, guys. It's a way for our employees to get up and close and personal with customers, while at the same time, we don't have to pay them anything. We find it a very beneficial relationship for all. Let's all hold hands and sing, Kumbaya, my Lord, give us your money. Now, if Amazon was just starting out, they're a struggling company. They were a startup. They were local. There was some, you could see that. Everybody wants to help out. Everybody wants to do something good. But volunteering for the most successful company on the planet? Don't think so, Tim. It's not going to happen anytime soon. At Elkhorn Resort, Clarso Nordic Spa, the activities continue. Happy hour for adults Tuesday through July. Thursday evening, tomorrow night, the birdhouse build is happening on site. All the supplies, everything is there. They're ready for you to build an amazing birdhouse. Katie McDonald is performing at Buffalo Bar this weekend. Campfire Jams with Ryan Murray continue on Sunday. There's a foam party set for the 23rd, and the Hawaiian Luau is Saturday, August the 30th. The spa, the manicures, the pedicures, the pure luxury at the Clarso Nordic Spa. You deserve a break. Check it out. elkhornresort.mb.ca. And, of course, the beautiful Clarso Nordic Spa. Sunrise Credit Union supporting students in our community with over $24,000 in scholarship funds. Thank you again to Sunrise Credit Union for your tremendous support of Dylan Radcliffe of Boissevain, $5,000 award for academic excellence, leadership, and community involvement. And other recipients included Danica Scharf, Claire Tayu-Jin, and Jessica Voth, along with 10 $1,000 awards given to high school grads from different communities across southwestern Manitoba. Sunrise Credit Union, 19 area locations to serve you. sunrisecu.mb.ca. And at Co-ops of Westman, you're cooling down with a Co-op slushy. Sugar-free in Menadosa. And, of course, the ice cream was a huge hit for Taste It Tuesday. Get in there, get one of your favorite flavors. It's amazing. For the cost of what you would get at an ice cream shop for a little cup of ice cream, you can get 1.5 liters of it. Co-op Gold ice cream. The perfect way to cool down. Of course, popsicles. They've got freezies. Freezer section is chock full of treats. Trust me, I've been there. Live there. It's fantastic in the summertime. Go now. Heritage, Pembina, Twin Valley, Valley View, Boundary, and Hamiota Co-op. It's Co-ops of Westman. Okay, coming up next hour on the show, we shall continue. A new pool for Brandon. A new pool for our town. We'll take a look at some of the best pools, outdoor pools in all of Canada. Some of them are going to knock your socks off. And if our pool is, it's on its last legs, let's go pool shopping. What do you say? Let's go take a look at some of the great pools. That's coming up in hour 2. 7 new sodas, reclining seats on airplanes. Should they go back? It's everyone's right to recline their seat that 1 inch. Oh, I feel so much better now. But why is it rearing its ugly head again, this debate? We'll explain coming up in hour 2. And the internet is just learning about white hot dogs. What is a white hot dog? I thought it was a spelling error, but no, these are real things. And I can't wait to try one. It's a bucket list thing. I'll show you what they look like and why they're white, coming up in hour 2 of the show. In the meantime, we have to say goodbye to our friends on YouTube and X and Facebook because we're moving the party over to Twitch, okay? Guys, please stay cool. Did I finish the ice cream? No, I didn't. Actually, I was a good boy yesterday. However, my wife caught the Taste It Tuesday segment yesterday and immediately demanded a sample. She's in love with it. In love. One of the best ice cream flavors she says she's ever tasted. So there's that. Anyway, we got to go over to Twitch, twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. Again, podcast is available for download at tylerglenshow.com, wherever you get your podcasts every weekday afternoon at 1. Stay cool, friends. Otherwise, we'll see you over on Twitch or at the website if you want to come and lurk, okay? Bye, YouTube. Thank you. Thank you so much, X. Have a